Gini Wijnaldum. Now this is the one. This is the one that we're all wondering about. What is going on with Gini? Because Gini Wijnaldum could hold the key to this potential Thiago transfer. This is what he had to say about Gini in his pre-match press conference. He said it's all good with Gini, absolutely fine about the future as far as we're involved. I can't speak about a few years, but it's all good at the moment. You know the situation between me, Gini at the club and the club, everything is fine. Then he went on to talk about the Thiago link, and look, we're going to get stuck into this in more detail again as the stream goes on. If I would invent words that would end speculation, I would become rich. Did I mention that Thiago is a really good player? It's nice that we're linked. That is pretty much it. Good player, linked to a big club. That is nice. That's all I can say about it. So the gaffer was kind of keeping tight-lipped with regards to Thiago. Didn't rule it out. Didn't really rule it in either. So what are we thinking on this? I mean, there's good vibes coming out now about the Gini situation from the club. You've seen Sky Sports talking about a positive meeting between Jurgen Klopp and Gini Wijnaldum, and hopefully that could lead to Gini Wijnaldum getting a new contract, because we do all want Gini to get a new contract. I don't think, if we were to put Thiago aside and just look at Gini on its own, I don't know a Liverpool fan that doesn't want Gini Wijnaldum to sign a new deal and stay at the club, because he's earned that new deal. He's been part of the success that Jurgen Klopp and this group have built. Right, ladies and gentlemen, transfer talk, because it's starting to heat up now. It's getting to the nitty gritty with regards to Thiago. Will he, won't he? Well, Dietmar Hamann, or Diddy Hamann as we affectionately call him, and Christian Falk certainly got my Twitter feed buzzing today when Christian tweeted, Dietmar Hamann says, I am sure that Thiago will play for Liverpool next season. Hence the title of tonight's stream. Diddy Hamann, obviously got good contact inside German football. He's convinced that Thiago will play for Liverpool next season, i.e. this season coming up. There's one thing that I don't think we've discussed about the whole Thiago situation, by the way, and it's something that I don't associate with Jurgen Klopp, which would make me very surprised. And I heard somebody speaking about this earlier on, and I can't remember if it was from a podcast or if it was from TV or something. But anyway, the crux of where I'm going with this is, if Thiago is sitting there now, which he is, waiting for Liverpool to come and get him, we know that he's told Bayern Munich, whatever he says publicly, we know that behind the scenes he has told the manager and the board of Bayern Munich that he wants to move on and he wants to go and join Liverpool. Now, Thiago may be getting a little bit worried. You heard the comments when he was away on international duty with Spain. He was leaving the door open a little bit, because maybe he's starting to feel a bit nervous. Maybe he's starting to think that the Reds aren't going to actually pull the trigger and get this deal over the line. Certainly, if Gini Wijnaldum signs a new deal, you have to struggle to think where we could fit Thiago into the squad with regard to numbers, not with regards to where he could play, because you'd always find somewhere for somebody like him to play. But that would leave us with, I think, 8 first-choice midfielders, and I don't know. I really don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but I also don't think that Jurgen Klopp's the type of person who would tell Thiago, we want you, we want you, we want you, which is what we're hearing, which is what journalists have been saying, that they've been talking with his agent, they've agreed wages, they've agreed the length of the contract and all that stuff. But what I heard, and I want to attribute this to Christian Falk, but again, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, it was one of the big journalists, him, Fabrizio, one of them, said that Thiago is a very proud man. And if Liverpool don't pull the trigger after basically saying to him that, you know, we're going to come and get you, that he won't come in January, that he won't come next year. If he leaves Bayern Munich, he'll sign a pre-contract with Barcelona and he'll go back there. That's what I read and heard earlier on. I read and see so much stuff, I can't remember half the time exactly who said it and where it's come from. But with regards to this one, you have to think about Thiago in this situation as well. He's right now getting a bit of an extended break after the international duty and obviously the Champions League win with Bayern Munich. And he's probably hoping beyond hope that in the next couple of days, it's all sorted. What do you guys think on this one? Because the more we see Gini looking like he's going to sign a new deal, the more it looks like Thiago won't happen. And then, of course, you have Mr. Goldbridge earlier on out on Twitter tweeting out that Thiago's chosen Liverpool, great signing. Now, I know Mark, and I know it was a little bit of a teaser, shall we say, towards, because I messaged him straight away. I said, do you know something I don't about Thiago? But yeah, look, we know that Thiago's first choice is Liverpool. United seem to have given up on him. Barcelona's gone a bit quiet on him, but you know there is always that attraction back to Barcelona for him if Liverpool don't pull the trigger. And also, if Liverpool don't sell Gini Wijnaldum to Barcelona, Barcelona's still going to need that midfielder. And again, similar type of value, they may look to Thiago. So This one is going to probably be resolved in the coming few days, ladies and gentlemen. So keep an eye on the situation. Let me know what you guys think. Would we all agree, by the way, that if Genie signs a new deal, the Thiago thing is most probably dead? Could you give me a thumbs up if you agree with me on that one in the chat, or a thumbs down if you disagree with me? Because I gotta say, I can't see it if Genie signs. I really can't. And I'm not going to be too upset at all if Genie does sign a new contract, by the way, because he's earned that new contract. I've said that time and time again. Thiago must be signed, said Pearl. It's taken too long, said Jer Murta. It does seem to be dragging out a bit. I mean, from my point of view on this one, Liverpool should go out and sign Thiago if they want Thiago. And then we'll sort out the Genie Wijnaldum situation, the midfield situation after. But this is a player for me that you're getting at a bargain. I mean, I don't understand why we haven't pulled the trigger on the deal if we're so interested in him. Right, let's see what everybody thinks anyway. Ben Washbrooks, thumbs up. Liz is a thumbs up. Kieran's a thumbs down. Most people... Yeah, I think most people agreeing that if Genie Wijnaldum does sign a new deal, it probably signals the end of the Thiago links or the Thiago saga. Although, I'm sure that the media and stuff will try and drag this one out a little bit longer as well. If we looked at the squad and we realistically looked at what we need, now I mean what we need, not what we all want, because we're all greedy fuckers, let's be honest about it. We all want Liverpool to go out and sign the best. But if we look at the squad right now and ask what we really need, I think most people's honest answer would be a centre back and maybe a wide forward or a centre forward. At least that's what I hope anyway. How about we sell, said Joins Nation? Yes, there will be some sales coming up, mate, no doubt about it. Chris Short said he was never coming. Oh my god, how hard is it to understand? Firstly, Chris, try and treat people with respect, mate, when you're putting comments in, and don't make out like you suddenly have all this information you've known all along and the rest of us are idiots, mate. Treat people with respect and you'll get it back. If you don't treat people with respect, quite frankly, Chris, do one, mate, because nobody wants that type of snarky attitude here. You're being treated with respect, sir, and I expect that respect to be given back to everybody in the chat as well. None of these snidey comments, pal. There's no need for them. We need Cantwell. No one sounds interested. So Kieran Shield definitely gone very quiet, mate. With all clubs that I've seen in regards to Cantwell. Now maybe there's a club that have been linked to him that I haven't seen, but it's no secret that we had kept track on him. David Maddox spoke about the interest before. I think James Pearce even touched on the interest, but said that it was more one that we were just keeping an eye on. But yeah, I've heard nothing at all. David Shenton said 27 is never going to be a bargain for a 29-year-old to Liverpool. It really is though, mate. I mean, I'll go back and remind you about this one. When Robin van Persie signed for Manchester United from Arsenal, he was 29 years of age. And look at the impact that he had there. Do you know what I mean? Players these days, especially players that look after themselves, are going and playing 35, 36 years of age. So I think 27 million is a bargain for somebody who's won as much and played at a higher level as Thiago has played. So again, I don't understand the negativity around the price tag. I think his price is entirely reasonable, if I'm being honest with you. Chelsea is complete. No, they're not. Chelsea are far from complete. 1, their manager isn't proven anything yet. 2, the players all have to gel together. And 3, the defence is still a little bit suspect, if I'm being honest with you. And then they've got the whole goalkeeper situation to resolve as well.